Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I just wanted to briefly talk about something that I'm so completely not going to do. So I recently made a Web Toon account. I've thought about posting my manga here at some point, and I deeply apologize that I've not worked on it for a while. Long story short, I still have adhesions in my arm, which is actually pretty easy to fix if you have insurance. I mean, I do, but I still haven't had time in my busy life to find a good massage therapist. Basically, it needs to be massaged. I can't massage it because if I do, because both arms are actually injured, so basically I'm functional and just in a lot of pain when I draw, which is not good if you want to make a serialized series. Plus, I've been having a bit of writer's burnout, if that seems possible, so I've been trying to rejuvenate. But anyway, that's only partially besides the point, because I just want to talk about why my story would not be applicable to Web Toon Call to Action contest, which I would have to submit pretty darn quickly, because, wait a minute, am I dumb? I think I'm dumb. Am I dumb? Yes, okay, never mind, I'm dumb and exhausted. But anyway, that was besides the point. I wanted to talk about these grand prizes. They seemed all cool and stuff. And again, my gullible brain was like, ooh, maybe. And then just thinking about the weird kaleidoscope of things that just would not work. So, I'm working on multiple manga, its contest requirements are very shonen-esque. Which plenty of my others, nothing is confirmed, but I think, especially this one might be a little bit more exciting in the beginning, but, one in particular that I have in the front of my mind a lot, I still don't have a name for it, which tell me in the comments below what you think the name should be, and I'll put in the description my public draft mind dump of it. Currently, I have it labeled as, I think it's, here, let me just look on Wattpad. Wattpad. You're looking at my weird Google searches. For context for that, I just heard some things about her being Jewish, and I was just curious, so I just decided to look it up, because in that show, like, they kind of allude to her being, they say stuff about her being Jewish. I was just a little confused, and I ended up devolving to me reading a whole article about her Jewishness and her history and comic book history, and how weird that cartoon addresses it. But anyway, that's besides the point. So, this is my Wattpad, and it's struggling to load. So, yeah. It's something civilian. Okay, great. Can it load? Okay, no, I need to, okay, well, anyway, as I was saying, well, you kind of saw my Wattpad there. I don't remember the name, but anyway, it's about a dude who, lives in Neo-Tokyo, and, he, lives with his mom. He's, like, in his late teens, early 20s, and, basically, the first it eventually, basically just, it's cyberpunk, but it starts off very much with a slice of life theme, and at least my idea so far is that the first few chapters is just going to be like that, because we're just going to be learning about him and his character, and just the general world building, character building before, like, things take a turn, I guess. I hope I'm not spoiling anything. I am brain dead from exhaustion. So anyway, submission criteria. All submissions must be in English and full color. The English part is pretty easy, but the full color part is not. Everything is supposed to look like traditional manga. I don't like this new digital age. These young whippersnappers like to make everything colored in their comics. This is just absurd. That's not how you make manga. That is not how you do it. Number 2, use one episode max to tell us an engaging story with at least 60 panels to display your action-packed ideas, including a blood-pumping brawl between at least two characters. That is not going to happen when we're talking about a lonely guy who lives with his mom, who makes technological projects to help numb the pain of his existence, and purchasing ramen noodles. That's the plot so far. It gets better. It's just we must focus on his obsession with cup ramen. Yes, there's a bit of self-projection in this character, but you know what? I think that's okay as long as you fully admit to it and it's not haphazard. I seriously hope mine isn't. I mean, he's male, so there's a big difference there. He has facial hair. I shouldn't because I'm not a guy. Additional file specifications, yada, yada, yada. Okay, so I'm just thinking, like, blood-pumping brawl between... what if it's just one character? I think that'd be pretty swag. Oh, wait, do I have to do Clip Studio Paint? Because I do not like Clip Studio Paint, it's hard to manage. I like Procreate. I know not all of you guys will agree with me, but it's just, I think paneling is just fine on it. I mean, come on, man. Think about how manga has been made for decades. It's still so much more streamlined than it has been in the past. Plus, you can make ways to streamline it on Procreate. Here, this is how you do it. So basically, one of the ways I've decided to do it, actually, maybe, you know what, this could be a whole video for another time. I'll do it in here anyway, and then also, if you guys would like, I could do a separate video. Yeah, so, let's just make a new file. I don't know why I said it like that. I am so tired, it's not even funny. So, here's one thing I thought of. Yeah. Okay, stamp brushes. Okay, that's the wrong one. Okay, do I not have things right here? I could have sworn it's in stamp brushes. That's weird. Come on, man, oh. Okay. Anyway, so you go like that. Okay, like, so it will be crooked because it's a stamp brush. And then, like, you just, like, tilt this like that to make sure it's, like, all, like, lined up and stuff. And then what you do is you just kind of make whatever the panel you want it to be. Making circular panels is pretty easy. You don't have to already have, like, a stamp or whatever. I mean, you technically don't have to in this context either. At least to me, this is a lot easier than trying to make a perfect square using the shape tools. So say you were, like, to, like, do that, right? And then, like, just, like, yeah, okay, that's not what I meant to do. Freeform, and then so you could do that, you could, like, yeah, so you just add more of those. Like, you go like that, and since it's on the same layer, you use the lasso tool, and you go like that, and then boop, and then you go like that, and then you just turn it ever which way you want. And you could just go like that, and you could even, like, make it, like, say you want, like, woo, like, just, it's kind of like, ooh, that's kind of cool. Oh, wait a minute, I didn't do this part right. You see that? That's not good. That is no good. But anyway, I think you get my main point, guys. You just, like, kind of just keep doing that. You don't even have to do it on the same layer. At least in my opinion, it makes it easier if you do it on separate layers like that. And you just keep, you do that, you do your thing, you do. I mean, do I really need to show you guys again? I don't know. I have things to do tonight. I need to go to bed. I have shtick to do. Yeah, so I think you get the basic idea, though. So, like, say there are these two panels here. And then, so, like, so say, like, if you want these to be, I know it's, like, kind of awkward, like, kind of crooked, but that's okay. I'm sleepy. I'm not actually working on a manga right now. So actually, Reishi Draws does a great tutorial on making your own stamps, so I suggest you check out his video on how to make your own stamps in Procreate. That's the name of this program. It's amazing. A great substitute for plenty of other programs out there. It's inexpensive. You pay for it once. It's one and done deal. I hope I do not jinx it by saying that. Anyway, what I'm saying is, so say it's going to be, like, all open like this, and then you could just make your big scene, like, say there's, like, your character looking, both ways here, and because they just walked into a train station, and then you have them, like, here, and then, like, the rest of, like, the train environment here. Let me just further irritate my hand for a moment. So, okay. Also, what you could, like, once you've established where your squares are on the page, however, whatever you're planning to do with the squares, the panels, you go like that. And as long as you're not going to do the thing I was describing here, I mean, you could, but just, I would fill in, like, all the lines. If it's, like, filled with boxes, you just fill the line with white, so then, like, you don't have to worry about any, like, black lines going through the edge. So, anyway, yeah, so kind of like that thing. So if, like, say you were to have, like, another box here, then, like, and then you just fill the rest with white, and it's all one layer, and then so underneath you just draw what's going to be on the panels. So, but for this kind of panel, let's say, like, there's a character just like this, just kind of trying to make it simple. For goodness sakes, just decided to change. Yeah, this is awful drawing. I'm exhausted. I'm trying to make a point. This is stupid. Anyway, I hope you get my point. Like, they're looking. I'm just going to use a smaller brush. They're looking this way. And then they look that way. This is stupid. I know that the visuals don't line up here. Let's just do basic stick figures. Just because I have no brain capacity right now. I am not braining right now. I had a long, exhausting day. I just want to make this video real quick. So, yeah, just, and there I go, making weird, anime character. And hurting my hand. Let's say that. And then actually makes more sense for a hair to be up there. Again, this does not need to be anatomically correct for the purpose I am doing this for. Yeah, so just forget that it doesn't look right. I normally put a lot more oomph into my drawings. But just say she's, like, looking around a train station. This looks stupid, but then, like, say this is her. And then do the train station all around, do, like, all the people, like, however you want to, like, draw them around. And then, like, I hope you guys see what I'm talking about. Okay, that was stupid. Just, like, say she's at the train station, she just walked out, so, like, this kind of panel. That's what this example is. These drawings are ugly and horrible and not my usual shtick. But also my shoulder hurts from this. Yes, my shoulder, because that's how severe my thing is. Oh, I should go to bed. Good night, everybody. And I went off topic, but that's okay. I decided to show you guys my tip for how to do manga paneling easily on Procreate, because I've just heard a lot of people complain about how, like, it's, like, complicated to do. Like, bruh, what do you think people did before they used digital programs? That's what they used to do. Blah, blah. They use rulers, and if the pen was permanent, it's permanent, and yeah, so we're spoiled in this day and age that we're like, oh no, there's not specifically a tool for comic making. It's like, at least there's a page thingy majig. You just go here and then you do page assist, and then I can make as many pages as I want. Yeah, like that. Yeah, so good night, everybody. Good night.